Ba-da-da-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-da-bum, ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-dum-bum, ba-da-da-da-dum-bum. Oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hello, travelers of the internet. Welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey, welcome to you. My name is JGarda1, and I am your host, guide, and humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of any newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience. We are back on the world of Gyros, my friends, where we have a lot to do, and we need to get the ball rolling as soon as possible. Over the last few sessions, you guys may remember we got started building this, the long cobblestone road. Follow the cobblestone road, my friends, and it shall lead through the environments of Gyros all the way to the desert, where we have warm animals waiting for us, and opportunity lies along the rails that shall be built to cover the distance. Translation, we've got a long project ahead of us, but it will serve a very good purpose, so it is worth seeing through to the end, whatever the end ends up being, which should be somewhere in the desert. At least that's my current hope. Just gotta keep on rolling along. Oh crud, we got trees. We got trees in the way! And the game wants to be laggy. Brilliant! Brilliant! As if this wasn't going to be a long enough project. I actually have my hoe with me. That's... huh. I didn't realize I had that with me. That's good. Makes the job easier. Whoops. Okay, don't do that. Hey, I just clicked the thing to crouch, darn it. Give me bucket. Get me back up here, darn it. Good grief. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh, come on! I don't normally have problems like this. There we go. No, that is not... I can't waste any blocks. Dagnabbit. Stinking thing. Alright, we've made it out to a frozen shore. That's, not exactly good. It's not exactly happiness stirring, is it? Hey there, dinos. Glad you can make it, my man. Glad you can make it. How are you doing? You doing alright? I hope so. I hope you're having a good day. Or that this stream at least is a good ending to your day. From the sound of things, you think it will be, so hey, that says something. It says I'm doing something right. Whoops. No, I don't want to lose that sand. Crud, what do I do about that? I need to place down a chest. I need a chest. Come on! Thank you for the rules, dinos. Thank you very, very much. Pop the stuff in here. Get rid of anything that's not cobble. Hey, funny enough, so do I. I like that stuff too. I love the old cartoon movies. I love the old cartoon movies of that series. They were good. They were good. I often miss the classic Peanuts Gang cartoons. And yeah, I see where you were going, where you said that originally, and I still find it cool. Come on, game. Oh, the game is being a laggy pain in my neck right now. That's not good. Why must the game act laggy? It's just Bedrock Edition. At least as far as I know. It's just Bedrock Edition. It's become a thing, almost, with Bedrock, where every now and then it starts getting slow. It starts lagging up a bit. I don't know why it's doing it. I don't know if there's any way to fix it. On my end, I'm pretty sure it's got to do with the program of the game itself. Which means there's nada that I can do right now. Except endure. No worries, dinos. No worries. It was good seeing you. Thanks for dropping in, pal. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. I will say the lag is becoming a lot worse. Look, this is like the 4th time that I've frozen up because of the lag, or whatever you want to call it, in the last, like, 3 minutes. The game didn't used to be this bad. And I just have to wonder, is it the game itself, or is it my system? And I hope like crazy that it's not the latter. Because this has been a good, faithful system. It has lasted for a good while. I don't want it to get messed up. But it is starting to make me a little nervous. Do 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 do. Stinking thing doesn't know when to stop being laggy. It's driving me so very nuts. I don't like it at all. What's bad is I don't get new. It's my system. It's the game, but it's my system, I'll bet you. Oh, I was dreading that. I was dreading that possibility, that it might, in fact, be that there's something to do with my system making the game lag up. I really hope that I'm wrong. Ugh. And now it's snowing. Thank you for nothing, you stinking biome. Mm-hmm. 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 Younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Well, there isn't cold cow. But we don't need a cold cow. We already have a cold cow. In fact, we have two. And their names are Chuck and T-Bone. Chuck and T-Bone. If I recall correctly, that is. Jump, jump, jump. Nope. Now jump. That's better. Yeah, I knew there was going to be a mob that had spawned in that was going to want to pick a fight. Ow. Oh crap, took my eyes off the screen for a second. Whew. That was close. packed ice. I really need to make sure that doesn't go to waste. Come on. No, I took my eyes off the screen again. And now the lagging. Thank you, game. Oh, flip. Come on. Whoops! I just broke them into stone. I need cobble. Dagnabbit. Oh, crud. My pick is almost broken. That's not good. Hello, Delta! Delta, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Guardian Studios. Or welcome back, if you are a returning viewer. Hope you are doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream. If you've been having a bad day, then hey, hope the stream makes your day a little better. Oh my... Gumbas. Oh my gosh. Nice. And hey, thanks for the well wishes towards the 1K. I appreciate it. Here's hoping we can get to that marker again very soon. I am going to have to repair my freaking pick. Great. It's either I have to repair my pick or I have to buy fresh pickaxes and use them instead of my main ones. Which, for some reason, I never remember to do. Even when I have them. Nice. I've got an XP farm myself, based in a mob spawner, skeleton spawner specifically. It's just not exactly the most efficient means of repairing my stuff compared to what I wish we had. And that's mainly because I can't, like, hold it in my offhand. Which is irritating, I will tell you that. Well, at least the lag seems to be dying down for the moment. We'll see how long that lasts. Yep, you got that right. You got that right. The lag on PS4 is infuriating. And I don't know why it's a thing, but I've gotten used to the notion that it's just there. It's just there, and it's going to be there. It's going to be a pain. I don't like it, but I don't know how to prevent it, so I'm kind of stuck with it. So long as I'm on PS4. Which, that's my main system. It's my main system for streaming. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got a computer where I do Bedrock Edition as well as Java Edition, but this machine is what got me started. Haha, so you know exactly what I'm dealing with. Okay, I'm glad to hear that it's not just me. I'm glad to hear that it's not just me. Although that also makes me really upset, because that means that other people are actually suffering from the bugs and the glitches that I've been enduring. Which is not good. Not good. These bugs, these glitches, they should not exist. They should not exist in the game at all. And you would think Mojang would have tried to fix them when they first started being a big issue. Sad thing is, my pick really is almost broken. This is the pick that I'm talking about. This is the one that I normally use, and it's just about done. I've got to go repair my stuff, but there are only two ways to do it, really. Option 1, trade in a trading hall, which becomes very tedious very quickly. Option number 2 is my mob spawner, or my skeleton farm, my skeleton grinder. Use it as a means of getting what I need of XP. Problem is, this is Bedrock, so while we do have the spam click to attack, we do not, in fact, have sweeping edge. So the skeletons pile up fast. Well, the way I do my streaming is I have my main device, which is, in this case, my PlayStation, which I use to play the game. And then off to the side, just off to the side where I can easily see it, I have a monitor or my computer that is set to look at the stream chat so that I can see what's happening. Now, if I'm playing on computer, I have a different method. If at a given time I'm playing on computer, I have a different method to doing the monitoring of chat. I have a program that I can link into my channel, into my Twitch channel, because that's the one I normally do on computer. I have a program that links into my Twitch stream chat and broadcasts it onto the screen where I can see it. It's a very simple solution, but it helps. These things help a lot. Yeah, that's what I would recommend. That's kind of what I would recommend. Yeah, see, this is the only kind of XP farm I can do that I find to be reliable. I wish that I could have multiple spawners in this one spot, even if they weren't all for skeletons. The problem is that there is no way to move a spawner from point A to point B. If there was a way to move a spawner from point A to point B, I'd set up a second spawning chamber connected to this same kill chamber, and I could just sit here spawning in skeletons or zombies or any combination of the different kinds of these and just go to town wailing on these morons and get all the XP that I ever need, as well as bones. Bones, and if it was involving zombies, rotten flesh. Hello, Asma. Asma, welcome, welcome, welcome. I really wish that we hadn't lost the furnace XP function, because that to me was not a bug, that was a feature. That's not a bug, that's a feature. And I miss it so very, very much. It helped out so much with all the stinking mending issues. Don't get me wrong, mending is great, but on anything aside from a sword and armor or shield, it is a pain in the neck to work with on Bedrock. I don't know at this point. I don't really. I feel like I said it wrong. I feel like I said it wrong, and I don't like saying names wrong. So, no, now she can provide me with a pronunciation. Oh, come on, skeletons. Spawn in quicker, please. Nope. Unfortunately, Delta, they removed it several updates ago. They removed it several updates ago during the I want to say it was during the Caves and Cliffs updates. Because I remember for a long time I kept using Furnace XP machines to store up XP and be able to get massive amounts of levels. I will say, getting XP from furnaces is still possible, but it doesn't stack anywhere near as high as it used to. That's where the problem is. The furnace XP mechanism used to give us a whole lot more XP for everything that we cooked. And it could just stack over and over and over in the furnace as long as you used a hopper. Put a hopper under it, feed it into a storage system of some kind, and once you had cooked a ton of food or kelp or smelted a bunch of ores in that furnace, boom, there you are with enough XP to jump from like level 1 to level 20 something. And that could instantly, or almost instantly, repair your tools. Because it's not too late for me yet. It wasn't too late for me to start a stream when I started up. And I hadn't done a stream yet today, so I wanted to go ahead and do one. I really do wish we could get the old Furnace XP glitch back. Which, again, I don't feel like it was a glitch. I feel like it should have been left the way it was, because it was a great way for anybody who figured out how to do it to be able to get a ton of XP in a hurry. Because I need the experience points. I need the experience points. Plus, they drop bones and arrows. And I need the bones. I like to collect the bones because I need the bone meal that they can be ground into. Yeah, because my pickaxe has mending. The XP will repair it. But yeah, I really miss the Furnace XP bug. Okay, see how my pickaxe has that little meter at the bottom of its box? That means that that meter is less than half full, which means it's more than half empty. If it runs out, the pickaxe goes bye-bye, and this is a really, really good, powerful, and expensive pickaxe. Oh, I see, I see. And I do not want it to go away. I have got to get this thing fixed. Come on, skeletons! Spawn in faster, darn it! Spawn in faster, pile up more, so that I can get what I need. Ah! Stinking skeletons. I am afraid that I do require chat messages to be in English. I do not know any other languages. I sincerely apologize, but that's just how it is. It's okay. It's okay. Hey. There's no reason why you can't stick around and hang out. Regardless. Yep. I totally get you on that one, Delta. I totally get you. Mending is incredible for being able to repair tools and stuff to keep them around longer for big projects. It's just a big pain in the neck that it ends up being. It takes so darn long for it to work. It takes so darn long to get the levels on Bedrock Edition. Java Edition has it easy by comparison to what we have to go through. Because you gotta consider, Java Edition, they've got sweeping edge. With mob farms, they have a lot more options, too. Yeah, Java Edition is fun. I actually play Java Edition sometimes. Mostly I play modded Java, but I do play regular Java, too. But with Java Edition, the spawn mechanics are different, so there is a lot of different ways you can make a good XP farm there. One of which is they can build on the nether roof above the bedrock. So they're able to go up top of the nether roof, build this huge big thing, and then turn it into a zombie piglin farm, which gets them a ton of gold and XP. Which, good for them. Yes, modded is very, very fun. Modded is very fun, especially if you get the right mod combinations. And there's a bunch of mods that I wish could get a version of their mechanics and functionality on Bedrock Edition. Most notable among them would be the Create mod. There is so much you can do with Create. Among other things, in just the base game of Create, you can move spawners from one point to another. Or at least you could last I played. I haven't played since they last updated Create, so I don't know what's available with the latest update they've done. Because I know Create just did a semi-big update. Yeah, I can understand people enjoying some of those because they do change the dynamic of the game, but it's not really my thing, personally. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I will say there's people out there that are way better at Minecraft than me. There are a lot of people that are even better at Minecraft than me. Way better. But I play for the fun more than anything. I play Minecraft mainly because it's a really fun and easy game to get into. Easy game to come up with something to do. Oh, you don't feel like fighting mobs? Playing peaceful. You wanna have the most difficult experience the main game can offer? Hey, go to hard. You wanna not have to worry about anything, but you wanna build? You just wanna build? Go with creative. And there's no set story, there's no set goal. I mean, there's achievements you can aim for, but you can just go to town figuring out whatever you want to do, and then do it. And I like that. Freedom to experiment within a game and its mechanics and its world or its lore is something that appeals to me greatly. I've actually been going at it for a little over that, Delta, I think. Might be about as long. It's been quite a ride. I've been at it for quite a while, and I love it. Yeah, me too. On most games, if there's an achievement system or a trophy system, I will try to get all the trophies and achievements that I can. Of course, there are some games where it's just never going to be possible, unfortunately. Like, there's a handful of games on PlayStation and Xbox that they have achievements or trophies that you can only get by playing multiplayer, which I feel takes away from the point of the achievement thing, because in that event, yeah, some of it's still based around your skills, but it also becomes very much about just getting fortunate in being able to match up with people that in going up against them you have the chance, or in working with them you actually have the opportunity to make those achievements. And that just doesn't always work out, you know? Those are the kind of achievements that I wish games would never have. I mean, if there is an achievement for it within the game itself, great. But if there's one for that on, like, the main PlayStation trophy thing or whatever, then it just doesn't quite... It's just not fair to me. You can ask whatever question you want. If I'm able to answer, I will answer it. Aha! I see, Delta. Yeah, I started off playing Minecraft on PlayStation myself. It's been my main means of playing the game for a long time. I did at one time play Pocket Edition before I started getting into doing content creation. Back then, I mostly spent the time that I was on the game fiddling around with designing structures, trying to... I don't know really anything about that culture, unfortunately. I apologize for having to give that answer, but that's just the truth. Unfortunately, I don't know much about that culture. But I do have to admit, when I first heard of Minecraft, first tried it, I was like, this ain't anything good. But then I tried it a little bit more, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is something. This is something. But funny enough, what really got me hooked in the end was Alan Becker. The Alan Becker animator versus animation and animation versus Minecraft series. That was what kicked my interest in Minecraft into high gear, because I saw the first animation versus Minecraft episode, and I was like, how did they do that? Can they do that in the real game? I think that series has become kind of integrated into like the culture of Minecraft as a whole. That and element animation. Between element animation, the Minecraft Life series by I forget what their name is now, but there was an animation team that did a lot of Minecraft stuff based around Steve and experiencing, basically going from being in the animation to being his own entity within Minecraft. But then there was also, like you mentioned Villager News, Delta, and that was another one that caught my interest. Between Alan Becker's animation versus Minecraft, Villager News, and I'm going to find out what they're called nowadays, but the guys that did the animation life videos, I started getting more interested in what one could actually do in Minecraft out of everything they were showing. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this another try. And I did, and with a more open mind, I was like, wow. It was like, okay, there's a lot I can do with this game. And I realized part of what had thrown me off the first time is I was used to games having a lore and a story. Minecraft doesn't have any set lore or story unless you give it one yourself. And I realized I liked that. I like that creative freedom being given to the player to do what they want with the world that they create. I realized I really liked that. And the rest, as they say, is history. I guess that does kind of sum up Minecraft as a whole pretty well, that quote. I still personally think the Minecraft movie is a flop. I feel like it's flopped before it even before it's even hit the theaters. But I mean, if it turns out that it is good, then power to the creators of the movie. They actually managed to make it good. It's a big meme. Okay, you know what? I hadn't thought of it like that, but thinking on it again, yes, it is, actually. Oh my gosh, I hadn't thought of it like that. It is basically... Oh my gosh, it is basically the compilation... The result of compiling as many of the Minecraft memes and main Minecraft functions as possible into one thing. That's basically what it is. One great big meme that we can all point at, laugh at, and go like, ha 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 ha! This made us laugh! This was ridiculous, but it is such a meme! Honestly, now I think I'm a little more at ease with what the Minecraft movie is. They basically made one big giant Minecraft meme. Which, I wouldn't have wanted that to be our actual Minecraft movie, but... I just hope there's enough redeeming qualities beyond it being a massive meme to make it enjoyable. And that if nothing else, it gets more people interested in Minecraft as a game, you know? If there's any chance of a redemption for the Minecraft movie, it's that it has the potential. It has the potential to inspire interest in the game in a lot of people that haven't played it yet. And if it's at least able to do that, then I guess it being one massive meme is not a bad thing. A little sad, but not a bad thing. Not overall. But again, that depends on if the movie has enough to redeem it from just being one big fat meme. You know what I mean? I love this world. I think out of all the worlds I've built, this is one of my 3 major favorites. My first streaming world, Gardrania, is probably going to always be my absolute favorite because it had some of the best builds I've ever done. But this one is pretty darn good too. This one is probably my second favorite so far. And then my third favorite would probably end up being... It'd probably end up being Port Regal, a world that I did here on this channel. Where Gardrania was my first channel, or my first world on my Twitch channel. Over on the Twitch channel where I started, I did Gardrania. And then I did Port Regal here on YouTube. And then now I've got Gyros, after having done a few other worlds, like Lindis. Lindis would have to take 4th position because I wasn't as confident in some of the builds that I did there. I'll be entirely honest. Some of the stuff I did there was all function, no artistry behind it, and that kind of makes me a little sad. Hello, Leo! Sorry I didn't see your message at first. Glad you can make it, my dude. Glad you can make it. Hope you're doing alright today. Hope you're having a good day. Or if not, hey, hope the stream makes the day better for you, my friend. Hey, I think all is good, newcomer. I think all is good. Do not worry. Apologies have been made. I think all is good. Just gotta make sure you're respectful of the other viewers. That's part of the rules. Part of the rules of the channel. If you can abide by those rules, you are welcome here at all times. I am doing alright, Leo. I've had a pretty interesting day. I've had a pretty decent day. It's been a pretty chill and yet interesting day. Indeed, the rules do matter, Delta. The rules matter big time. I know some people say rules are made to be broken. I say rules are respected. Rules are respected. Once the rules are not respected, we have nothing but absolute chaos. And that just doesn't do any good. You can't appreciate the chaos without a little bit of respect for the order. That makes it worthwhile, you know? You can't appreciate one without the other. Neither one would mean anything if the other one was not present. I feel like I almost got a little philosophical there. I apologize. I am not one to spout philosophy. At least not normally. That's not normally my thing. It's funny that I end up saying rules matter when... Usually I end up referring to a quote from a movie. Keep to the code. And the code is more like guidelines than actual rules. No, in this case, keep to the code for the channel is stick to the rules. I do the occasional bit of video stuff, but streams were what I started with. So that's what I'm used to doing. But I do plan on doing more videos, Delta. I do plan on doing more videos here and there as I'm able to do them. Part of it is a matter of finding time to do them. Part of it is being sure that I'll be able to edit it and all that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do more videos soon too. So if you enjoy that, then keep an eye on the channel. Make sure you got notifications turned on and all that. Good, good. Well, as long as you got notifications on, you should see when I next do a video. I've done a couple of videos already that were actual videos, and I've also had content from my my other channel, my Twitch channel, go live on here as videos that you can go back and see if you want to see some of my previous work, but over there. But yeah, I do plan on doing more videos too. It's just a matter of time and figuring out what I want to do for that stuff. Okay. Well, I think I just twisted my guy's ankle again. Yeah, I definitely personally recommend doing some streaming because it is extremely simple to get set up for streaming if you have the right equipment. And since you are a fellow PlayStation player, I can tell you, setting up PlayStation for streaming is a major breeze. All you gotta do is go into the system in the right place in settings, or under the share functionality, and link up the accounts that you want to be able to stream to, and then boom. Ah, so there is a matter of being able to do that kind of stuff without the loudness getting in the way. Yeah, I hear you there. I definitely understand where you're coming from on that concern. And in that case, it might be a good idea to focus on on micless, on doing some mic-free content, like some of that ASMR stuff. that's something that I'm starting to dabble in, and I actually kind of like it. It's satisfying to play and know, and then look back and look at your stuff with, and just be able to hear the game. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the most difficult part, is making sure that what you want heard is what is heard, and what you don't want people to hear isn't. But that's also true of videos and editing them, so... I don't know. Kind of lost track of where I was going with that. But I totally understand the frustration of having to deal with things that have some volume to them, you know? I totally understand that, messing with things. But on those occasions, maybe do something without the mic. Like, just run through the world and do whatever, but without the mic on. You'd be surprised. You never know. It might actually be enjoyable to do that. Of course, if you prefer to interact with your audience, then, of course, you want to be able to have your mic on. That's part of where my thing is. I like chatting with the audience. Like you. Get out of here, stinking skeleton. Oh no, we got a spider on the road. Spider on the road! Oh man, I could have used that string. Ow! Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, well, gonna have to get on the road again at a different spot. Jump! Well, there you go. That might help. Oh, we got a guy that picked up a stick. Yeah. Going up. What am I doing? I can just place a bed and sleep through the night. I actually forgot that I had a bed with me. I actually bring a bed with me and I forget that I have it. How typical of me. I just gotta get my guy back to base, because I'm gonna have to do some cobblestone maneuvering. I gotta move around some cobblestone so I have some to work with to get the, to get this built. Hey, there you go. There you go. The loud sound of turning on the mute may just have to be the price you pay for having the peace and quiet over the mic, you know? But I mean, it would be preferred that you not have to endure that. Okay, yep, there we go. See? I deal with that teleport glitch myself. Getting teleported to random places. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Snowdrift Station, as I now call it, is probably one of my proudest builds on this world so far. That and my greenhouse. I love what I did with the greenhouse. It is really, really cool to be able to look at that thing and just be like, I built that. That is something that I really enjoy. Being able to look back at stuff that I've built and being able to find myself smiling and just say to myself, I built that. Yep, I've had that too. I've had that too, Delta. And I've had a glitch where I'm mining and mining and mining, and then suddenly the game will lag and it will stop making the sound of breaking the blocks, even though I am breaking them. And the next thing I know, I'm slingshot back a little bit, and when I try to go through the gap that appears to be there, some of the blocks aren't actually gone. They're ghost blocks, and they're making me just bounce. Bounce back just that little bit every time I turn around. I am glad to hear that I'm not the only one suffering these bugs. Excuse me, suffering from these bugs. And right that we are dealing with these bugs when Mojang has just put out a couple of updates where they could have fixed them. But what are you gonna do? I mean, who's to say it's the game's fault? Maybe it's the system. Maybe there was a clash between updates of the system and the updates of the game. I don't know. I'm not a developer. I'm just a content creator. Java has the teleportation glitch too. Okay, see, that's part of why when I play modded... That's part of why when I've played modded, I mean, it's not the big reason, but when I play Java, or when I play modded Java, I usually stick to an older version. I'm not talking as far back as 1.12, though. I'm not talking about, like, 1.12 or further back. I'm talking, like, 1.18, 1.16, or the furthest back that I go. And the closest to modern Minecraft that I do when modded is playing on 1. What is it? 1.20. It's either 1.20.1 or 1.20.4. I can't remember which one it was, but it's a 1.20 update. That's the closest to the latest updates that I do for modded. Mainly because mods like Create are still working in those updates. Anyway, I would love to be able to say that we're going to keep working, but unfortunately, it is starting to get late, and we've gotten a good amount of cobblestone placed. Not as much as I would have liked. Glitches be thanked, but I am getting some progress done, and that's the big important bit. That is the big and important point, is we are making some progress. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications by... Hang on. Smacking that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content from yours truly. And most important of all, please subscribe to the channel and share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy it too. We are so close to solidifying the completion of Operation 1K. But to get that point, I need your guys' help. So please share the channel. That all being said, thank you again for watching. I am JGuard01, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I will see you all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!